this. And we'd wake up the next day and people would be like, oh, cool hack. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And we honestly had no idea. And so we told the guy, like, stop using our names. We want nothing to do with you. Stop talking to us, blah, 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 blah. Like, we're done. And he and I walked away and we became friends. And then, I don't know if I ever told this story, but at the time I was sort of online dating this loser named Lone Star. He's a DJ out of Vegas, and I thought he was kind of cute, and I was flirting with him or whatever. You guys know how, like, I call Breakbeat my baby, my honey, my love, my sweetie. And I talk to him really cutely in my little girl voice, and sometimes I do my English accent, which drives him absolutely crazy, and he hates it. And I don't know if he's tuned in, but I'll know pretty quick, because if he is tuned in, he's going to tell me that he hates my accent. And I'm going to keep talking like this till I find out if he's tuned in or not. But anyways, Jay and I was really upset one night because um, I was really upset. And Jay was like, well, why don't you start your own show? And I was like, I can't start my own show. I don't have the skills. I don't know what I'm doing, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, no, you can do this. He's like, everybody would love listening to you. You'd be so good at it. Go ahead and do it. Try it out. See how it goes. So I've got I got JD Nero going, hey, what's going on? I am live, Mr. JD Nero. We're gonna have JD on the show in a little bit, talking about the old days as well. So yeah, I started Radio Free Voice, and it was because of J Mac, because he encouraged me and he inspired me and he made me believe that my voice mattered. And I've never really shared that before. I never talked about the fact that, there was this guy that I really cared about who used his anonymous radio show to humiliate me and to emotionally eviscerate me and abuse me. And I let it happen. I put up with it, and I stuck it out, and I defended him to Jay. And Jay was like, no, he's a loser and you deserve better. You do not deserve to be called a whore. You do not deserve to be called a slut. And Jay really, he took care of me. He protected me, and he put up with all of my whining and crying and misery and sadness, and he was a really, really good man. And so this entire show is dedicated to him. We're gonna have JD Nero on the show in a little bit, talking about some of the old days. I'm gonna see if maybe we can get some gothic artists in to maybe call in, and some Nix's Night, because they all from the old days, and that's the old crew. And I'm gonna stop talking like this, because if I don't stop talking like this, Bobby gonna come down and break my neck. I want to hear some Arctic Monkeys, so we're gonna play some Arctic Monkeys for you. This is Do I Want to Know.
Got color in your cheeks. Do you ever get that feel that you can't shift, the type that sticks around like summits in your teeth? Are there some aces up your sleeve? Have you no idea that you're in deep? I dreamt about you nearly every night this week. How many secrets can you keep? There's this tune I found that makes me think of you somehow, and I play it on repeat until I fall asleep, spilling drinks on my settee. Do I wanna know if this feeling flows both ways? Sad to see you go. Sorta hoping that you'd stay. That the nights were mainly made for saying things that you can't say tomorrow day. Crawling back to you. Never thought I'd call and run. You're out of you, 'cause I always do. Maybe I'm too busy being lost to fall for somebody new. Now I thought it through. Crawling back to you. So have you got the goods? Been wondering if your heart's still open, and if so, I wanna know what time it should. Simmer down and poker up. I I'm sorry to interrupt, it's just I'm constantly on the cusp. I've tried and to kiss you. I don't know if you feel the same as I do, but we could be together if you wanted to. I wanna know if this feeling flows both ways. Out to see you go. Was sorta hoping that you'd stay. Didn't we both know that the nights were mainly made for saying things that you can't say tomorrow day? Crawling back to you. Ever thought I'd come when you better feel?
That whoever was messing with my signal no longer is. I appreciate that very much. Look, let me be honest with you guys. I'm not going to give you any hacker secrets because I don't know any. I'm going to tell you exactly what I told the RCMP this morning. I have no information about the death of J Mac. Unfortunately, I wish I did. I wish I could say this is what happened, and yes, the cop is guilty, or no, the cop is not guilty. I wish I knew. I wish I had the answers, but I don't. There have been, in the leak that I posted on the website, rfbcanada.com, I posted the leak that Tsar Girl sent out. I posted a link. That's, like, I have the same information and probably less than the RCMP has. Actually, way less than the RCMP has, because I don't know what information they have. But what I do know is that whatever she said in that leak is what she said. It came from her. And so if you guys are, thinking that you're going to listen to the show and you're going to get some secrets, or you're going to find out about some top secret plan, I hate to tell you this, guys, but I have no idea what the plan is. You know what? I'm actually going to read out what she wrote in the leak in a little bit. For those of you that haven't read it, I'll read it out for you. I'm just going to pull it up and on my laptop here, and you guys can judge for yourselves. I can honestly swear I'll take a lie detector test, whatever it takes. I know nothing. I wish I did. I wish I had all the answers, because it's absolutely killing me that my friend is gone. I hate it. I hate that he's not here. I hate that he's not tuned into the show. And all I keep thinking is, he'd be so mad because he's not tuned into the show. Straight up. He used to get really mad at me when I would do a show and I didn't give him an advance warning. And he'd be mad that he's not here. So, if you're listening, hoping that I'm going to open the floodgates and something really bad is going to happen, I don't know. I don't know what Jay's friends are going to do. All I know is that I get up every day and I have on my left arm this tattoo of a tree. I have his name tattooed, and I wake up every morning and I run my fingers along it, and it makes me feel better. It makes me feel like he's here with me. Gothic Artisan's going to call in a little bit, and I don't know what we're going to talk about. I felt like this is the best way to honor J Mac, and for his friends around the world and people who didn't know about him to maybe hear some good stories and have some laughs. I'm going to talk about me and gaming in a little bit and what Jay had to say about that. And I guess I'll tell you everything I know about JMac 9, which ain't much, as I've recently discovered. But I just thought that this would be a really great way to honor a really great man. And I hope that you'll stop messing with the signal, because just let us enjoy the next hour and a half of this show. And yeah, anyways, enough of the sad. Let's get back to one of the old tracks. This is like an old-timer track from Anonymous way back in the day. When Anonymous first started, there was people were inspired, and good or bad. I mean, Anonymous did some good things, and Anonymous has done some really horrible things, or people claiming to be anonymous. But this is one of this. I just like this song. It just you know what? No, we're not gonna do that. Because we're gonna have Miss Sexy Fan Gothic Artisan on the show. I feel like we need to do this. We need to play, and because it's the 20th anniversary of Hackers the movie, this is one of my favorite quotes of all time from the movie. And right after the quote, we're gonna get into one of my favorite songs from the movie. Here you go.
Higher purpose here, right? A wake-up call from the Nintendo generation. We demand free access to data. Well, it comes with some responsibility. When I was a child, spake as a child, I understood as a child, I thought as a child, but when I became a man, I put away childish things. It's Corinthians 1, chapter 13, verse 11. No, duh. Come on.
Frank and Joey are being framed. We need your help to figure out what's on this disc.